So, been getting some reports that a climbing area, low-hanging fruit crag, an area that I developed just a couple years ago, I guess needs a little bit of crag maintenance. Potentially need to even add an anchor. So I was thinking I'd take advantage of a kind of cold, dreary day and go check it out. Crag maintenance is like one of those things that's getting done that I don't think even a lot of people realize is happening. It takes time and obviously money and effort for these climbing areas to stay safe for everyone to use. For instance, what I'm doing today is I'm going to assess anchors, like possibly one of the most important parts of the whole system. It's not sunny or warm, but I think I will still try to spray paint and camouflage these super shiny chain anchors. Speckle. I'm not sure I'll need a rack, but I'm gonna bring it anyways, just in case. Low-hanging fruit is a climbing area that we developed about 2 years ago. Sort of knew it was gonna be super popular because of its proximity to town for one, and then also just like right next to the road. Makes it really easy to get to. To be expected, just a little bit of snow at the base of the climbing area. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. The plan is to sort of scamper around to the left side and make our way to the top of the cliff, and probably just aim to do a little bit of work at the top of the wall somewhere up there. Bunch of footsteps, people have been here, crazy Colorado climbers, making it happen in the winter. It's like an ice luge. You can hear the cars in the background. Super close to the road. It's not uncommon to see like 5 to 20 cars in the parking lot. This is like a water aqueduct, so that's like in the middle of the climbing wall. You can actually crawl all the way through it, all the way to the other side, pop out where the car is. It's pretty weird. Doesn't seem like anyone's been going to the top of the cliff, which is probably a good thing because this is pretty sketchy. Probably just not necessary to be going to the top of the cliff right now. But again, this time of year, it's like this is the best time to do crag maintenance and to put a little bit of work into anchors, making sure everything looks good because there's no climbers around. Almost to the top of the cliff, making our way. Just got to do this sort of icy snow traverse. Shouldn't be too big of a deal though. Okay, made it to the top of the cliff. Gonna kind of walk around and see if I can't figure out how to find an anchor, make an anchor, do something to get down towards the actual top of the cliff where I can actually get to the anchors a little easier. Oh, spoke too soon. Got visitors. We'll have to try to talk to them. Let them know that we're up to doing some work today. Make sure they're not all freaked out by the noise. I think I'll probably just do like these anchors down below me here. Are you guys climbing on the upper wall? Right on. Cool, well, I should only be a little bit. So I've kind of looked around on the top and there's just like not really a good anchor. I think maybe we slung some giant thing with an extra rope the first time. So because it's so icy and kind of like not so good at the top, I'm gonna go ahead and just put in a single access bolt so that I can get to the top of the climb without, you know, totally wrecking it. Okay, this panel right here seems like a pretty good spot. And just send the rope off that way towards the top of the climbing. All right, looks good. Let's go ahead and use it. I think I'll use this horn and the bolt sort of fashion some sort of redundant in nature sort of anchor thingy. You know, one bolt. Don't tell mom, but this I think is pretty solid. So that'll make it more redundant. Got our closed system. Just gonna kind of send it down that way for now. This is the rock is completely big fatty bolts, just in case. I'm gonna bring it down because you never know. Colorado choss, it can happen. Okay, Making our way to the top of the climb here. Kind of glad that I have a rope on, that's for sure. Kind of icy. Okay, so this is one of the anchors in question. Let's see what's going on with it. I don't see anything wrong with this one. I think that this old hole is maybe what people are thinking about, but I've already replaced this bolt. Everything here seems fine. Stainless looking good. A little wobble there. Maybe I'll tighten that guy down. But yeah, this is looking fine. I think the goal is to add an anchor down there just to sort of make this other route more user-friendly. I think that's the goal. Okay, let's do it. Just for grandma here. The triple redundancy now. Feeling way better about that. Okay. I think this is where it is. Give the people what they want, you know. Put it there. Last bolt's there. Just kind of worried about this flake. Okay, the jaws. Decisions. Well, what do we do? I think that ultimately this thing will clean up. Not clean right now, but it's not going to come off the wall. I pried at it a little. Maybe in the future we'll talk through this process, but for now, watch and learn. I will mention that these are all stainless steel, no mixed metals. Got a little bit of a wobbler there. That's not good. Not tightening. It's the problem with this rock, is that it's kind of finicky, which is why I brought the big bolts. Sometimes it helps to clip in and give it a little bit of body weight here. It's getting pretty out there. Still gonna be a spinner. Guarantee it. Guarantee it. We made a spinner, so we're gonna have to fix it. Reverse this whole situation and get your bolt back, just to kind of prove how bad this rock is right here. People wondered why I had to put anchors where I put them here, because ultimately the rock quality is just not that good. Okay, we're committing. We're going big. Going with a bigger bolt, bigger hole, and that will probably help keep the quality of the bolt better. Bigger hole, deeper hole. Not where I wanted it originally. And now the rock is scarred here, but okay, that was definitely the right move, because this thing is actually taking, it's just more like surface area in the hole. I'm just really kind of bummed that I scarred the rock like this. Not the move, but you guys get to see it, right? Behind the scenes. So the goal would be to come back and patch that, hopefully make it disappear with some putty or something like that, but I was unable to get the bolt head out. So the anchor's not as narrow as I was hoping it would be, but it's what it is, you know, it's what we got. Okay. All right, I think we're good here. I think the next goal is to sort of assess this other anchor and decide what we want to do with it. So, yeah, awesome. Okay, kind of wraps it up. I checked out all the other anchors. Some of them were a little loose, tightened them up a little bit, but it seems like maybe people had been bringing a wrench to the crag. Good job looking out after our areas, because everything else seemed pretty solid. But we'll see. Spring comes around, we'll just kind of pay attention to it. Probably have to come out here and do a little bit of work, but no big deal. It's one of those things where it's like, I don't mind doing it because I kind of like doing it. It's kind of fun, you know, it gives you something to do. and it's kind of a passion of mine. So I'm all done with that anchor, so it's fresh. Get it while it's hot, I guess. Cool. Well, right on. We'll have fun. Well, yeah, I guess questions like who takes care of these climbing areas? Is it me or is it you? Or is it local governments or local climbing coalitions? I think as popular as climbing's getting, these questions are going to become more and more important. And so I guess at a minimum, go hug a developer.